Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Brad over here at Chattanooga Fish and Fun. Here at Fish and Fun, we sell Ranger boats and Lance truck campers. I've got a glorious day here to shoot a video. Nice, beautiful, a little bit windy, so you might hear some of that. Oh wait, what's that? So this right here is a 2020 Lance 865. This is what I'm so excited to show you. We actually just got this in. We sold it back in 2020. The guy never got a chance to use it really, so we've got it again. Like I said, it's a 2020 Lance 865. The 865 is actually designed to fit 150, 1500, 250, 2500, and 350, 3500 single rear trucks. The short beds, the 6.5 to 6 3/4, that's the truck that this is going to fit. Now the weight on this thing starts out at 2,448 pounds. That's dry weight. And then it starts at 2,000, or this one actually weighs 2,717 pounds wet. You may be like, hey Brad, 150s and 1500s don't have the payload for that. Okay, well don't put it in there, get a bigger truck. I'm just telling you what it fits. I'm sure there's some half-ton trucks out there that this might go in, might fit and everything, but if not, okay, get a bigger truck. So we'll go around the outside first, and of course y'all probably want to know price, right? I don't know what the boss man's come up with as far as price yet, but I know it's going to be somewhere in the 30s, probably, you know, closer to mid 30s, somewhere in there. I'm not really sure yet, but that kind of gives you a ballpark area. Let's see. So in 2020 they had the TPO nose caps just like the new model 22s. Down the side you got the laminate fiberglass with the high gloss shine finish. We've got all electric jacks around all four corners. These are the Happy Jack 4220s. If you ever run into trouble, your battery goes dead, or if for some reason one of these Happy Jacks decides not to be happy anymore and doesn't want to work for you, you flip this down, this switch right here, you flip that down if you have enough strength, pop that cap off, and you can either get to cranking or carry a little drill and put the adapter in there and drill it up and down. Hopefully you never have to do that. That's just precautionary measures. 2020 they had the dual pane glass windows. The newer models have the acrylic double pane windows. This right here, you might be wondering what this guy is. This is the Lance plug. This is Lance's own wiring harness. They supplied the truck side plug for you. This one, of course, it got used up in 2020, so you'll have to purchase that separate. I think they're like $60, $70, $80 somewhere in there. But we do all the installs here for that. So this right here is going to be the service area for your water heater. It is a 6-gallon tank. Put that back up. Right here behind this door, there we go. This is where you get your garden hose and fill the fresh water tank. This holds 30 gallons of fresh water, so you can tote around 30 gallons of fresh water on the go, 36 if you fill up the water heater. AC plug-in. It's where you attach your 30 amp cord to get AC power. Park and satellite connections. City water connection. If you're at the campground or at the house and you have a source of water to pull from, you just get your garden hose and screw it on in there, and then you got yourself some unlimited water. Unless you forget to pay the water bill, then it wouldn't be unlimited. Alright, so this is where the furnace kicks out. This makes for a great hand warmer in the winter time. I used the heck out of it on my 975 when I had it. But yeah, that's where the furnace blows out. External shower for all my people that like to give the neighbors a show. You can also use it for, you know, rinsing off the dog, rinsing off cooking utensils that you use for the grill, rinsing off your feet. A whole bunch of stuff you can do with that. Underneath here, let's see, where is it? There it is. All right, so the black knob over here, that's going to be for your black water tank. So you can hook a hose up to that. I recommend definitely using a different hose than your city water hose, but you can use that right there to flush out the black tank. All right, that pretty much covers it on this side, besides the vent here for the range inside. And then you got your external patio lights. That's around all corners. You got one on the driver's side, passenger, and rear. All right, so we've made it to the back. On the back, you'll notice that we got 2 docking lights. Lights it up at night. Then another patio light. Those patio lights are 2-way, so you got an amber light and a white light. Keyless entry here. This is about the only flaw I've seen with this camper right here, is the key thing right here is starting to flake off. But 2-year-old camper. All right, so moving on over here, this is where you're going to dump your tanks. Everything leads out one pipe on the bottom. You got your gray tank here on the right, got your black tank here on the left. Gray tank's going to hold 14 gallons, black tank's going to hold 13 gallons. Did I say 13 twice? 14, 13. There we go, that's right. All these little clear hoses that you see sticking out back here, those are drains for your fresh water drain, the freshwater tank drain. Again, that was 30 gallons. And then you got your, let's see, cold and hot water lines right here. Tuck that up out of the way. So this one's equipped also with a manual rear awning. The backup camera there, so you can see what's going on. You don't have to be in reverse in the truck to see, you know, out that camera. As long as you have power going to it, you can see going down the road. If you need to make a lane change, want to see if anybody's behind you, all that good stuff. This one's certified green, Go Earth. It's also 4 seasons certified, so that means it's got the heated basement. When you have the heated basement, you've got your heater supplying heat to the basement, which allows to heat the holding tanks, the water lines, all that stuff. Got quite a big storage spot here in the back. You could even take that joke of a sewer hose storage area out and make for more room back in here too. That'd free up a little bit of space, but every bit of space in a truck camper matters for storage. Okay, on the passenger side, what I call the campground side, we're equipped with an automatic awning here. You just press a button on the inside. You don't even have to hold it down. It's got auto wind sensing on it, so if it gets too windy outside, it's going to roll itself back in. And it also has a nice LED light strip at the end. This is that little useless storage area for the... Is this not open? There we go. That's that little useless storage area for the sewer hose I was talking about. Some people use it for doggy bags, like poop bags, dog food. You can store your beer cans in there, whatever. Outdoor speakers so we can tick off the neighbors. Here's our single 5 gallon, 20 pound propane tank. It's got a little gauge on it that lets you know when you're empty. And exterior propane connection. Bug screens, very brilliant idea to have on a camper. AC outlets and an external charging port. You can hook up another solar panel to it. You can jump it off if the batteries go dead from there. That's actually what we use right there to run these jacks up and down when these campers come in. We get a jumper box in the back, hook up to that, and we can run the jacks up and down. If it has slide outs, you can do that. But I'm going to take y'all on a little field trip up to the roof. All right, we've made it up to the roof here. Everything's looking very peachy. Got our fantastic roof vent here. Little skylight action going on over there. This is the dometic 10K low profile AC unit. The Maggie rack or Lance load rack system. Forget what they call that. You can tie down kayaks and stuff up here. This one's got one single solar panel. It's 100 watt. Then you have another little vent up in the bed area. That's your TV antenna. One piece roll-on PVC roof. Looking good up here. One thing I'd like to point out prior to going in is this massive fat ladder on the back. That's actually what it's called, fat with a PH. I'm still looking for a weight limit on these things. I want to say that they're rated for like 300 pounds or something like that. But yeah, it's a very hefty ladder that you don't see on many RVs. And then you got this little step right here that attaches to a trailer extension, and that's a little step to help you get up in the camper here. All right, so here is the interior of the 865. This one in 2020 was called Platinum. That's the name of the interior. You had Platinum, Royal, and Java to pick from. This guy picked Platinum. Very nice looking color. It's kind of comparable to the what you call Grayson for the current 2022 and 23 models. All your little light switches and everything for the exterior is over here. Entry light right here. Boom, boom. Fire extinguisher. I recommend just letting it burn. Collect the insurance. Just kidding. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not. But anyways, this is the dinette, little U-shaped deal here. You can sleep on this. Lance says that you can fit, you know, 5 people, like sleep 5 in this thing. I'd say probably 2 in the bed max. I'd say a lot of people would say that actually. 1 person here, and if you have a child that goes with you, they can sleep on this fold down bunk. I'll release that here in a little bit. But I'd say the most you're getting out of this thing is 4. I don't know where the 5th person's sleeping unless it's in the floor over here. But anyways, we'll move on. But if you're using this for storage, you'll want to take this ordeal out. If you're using it for a bunk bed, you'll need this piece to cover up these holes. Like I said, I'll get to that here in a little bit. We've got our awning controls right here on the wall. The AC unit is tied in. The thermostat's on the wall just like it would be at your house. You control the AC through this and your furnace. And if you look in here, 77 inches of interior height. I've got plenty of room. Only thing you want to watch out for is going out the door here. You can take your head right off. And then up here, you have to crouch down a little bit. See, I done hit my head. You have to crouch down a little bit to get up in the bed. Magazine holder there. 3 cubic foot fridge. Let's see, there we go. Got a little latch up there you got to push up and pull out at the same time. Sounds dirty. Oh, this is back when they still had the pull out pantry option. Nice. I know a lot of people were kind of ticked when they did away with that, but they have it in this one. Smoke detector to let you know to get the heck out of here. Let's see, this is a 60 by 80 inch queen mattress. Yeah, it's a true queen. This guy actually added this, I think it's called the Foley system too. Allows air to pass through. That way you don't have to worry about moisture, condensation build up underneath. No moldiness happening over here. That's for show. Little shelf space, reading lamps up there, speakers, TV that swivels towards the bed and the dinette. Very incredible. Let's see. So over here in the kitchen area, we've got the microwave, the range, 3-burner stovetop. Everything's immaculate. Looks like the day it left. Oven. Looks like it's big enough to throw a frozen pizza in there. It's all most people care about anyways. Get that out of here. That's the TV remote holder. You got not a lot of, you know, prep area space in here, but, you know, a lot of people seem to forget that this is inside the bed of a truck. So when you're making a camper to fit a 150, 250, and 350 series 6.5 foot bed, then, I mean, you have limited space, especially with no slide outs. They do make them with slide outs. They're a lot more money. Cabinet space over here. Your control panel on the wall. USB, DC ports. Radio. Does not play Blu-ray. Up top, you've got your 110 outlets for your crock pot, Instapot, coffee pot. I think I said coffee pot. You got all the pots you can plug in there. Key rack. Hold up, I think I got some keys on me to show you how that works. Bingo. Then you got 2 sets of door keys here, a key fob, the exterior purple key here that unlocks the outside locks, and a beer opener. Lance knows what you're going camping for. So in here you've got a closet. Automatically comes on with the push of this light. Maybe not the push. It goes off with the push. when you open the door, it comes open or comes on. Over here's where I get my weights. So as you can see there, 2,717 pounds with let's see, with optional installed equipment, propane, water, and all that good stuff. You subtract 269 pounds to get your dry weight, and that brings you to 2,448 pounds. And again, if you know, your 150 or 1500 doesn't have the payload for it, you always have the option to go with a larger truck or a smaller camper, lighter camper. So you've got definitely a couple choices there. So let's see, in here, this is the wet bath. So the 865, they all have wet baths. Wet bath meaning you shower with the toilet here, which could be a good thing. You could use it as a built-in bidet. There's a whole lot of pluses to this. If you make a mess, you can always shower it off. So there are quite a bit of pluses to this. I had this open earlier messing with it. But you got your sink right here. So this one, the 865, you gain the sink in the bathroom, whereas the 825 does not have a sink in the bathroom. You got the mirror there so you can see your beautiful face while you're brushing your teeth. And you got a little bit of, you know, shower space here. I think that's about it in here. And he even left the sticker on the window, so that shows you really how much he used it. But I'm pretty sure that's it. I was going to show you this right here. We'll do that real quick. Alright, so this is what it looks like when you make this into a fold down bunk bed. It holds up to about 150 pounds. So definitely not me. I'm going to crash right through it, but somebody else, you know, that's lighter than 150, sure, why not? You got this net too that's strapped down here, goes up, and you latch them into this right here and there, and that keeps them from flying out in the middle of the night if they're sleepwalkers. Or you could use it for extra storage for all your external equipment that you keep outside of the camper while you're camping. So makes for a great use of space. And in the morning, if you don't want to wake up your kids, look at this right here. You can still sit at the dinette. Perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All I could think to show you on the Lance 865 here that we took in. Again, it's a beautiful camper, very good condition, very well kept up. I mean, pretty much looks like the day it left here, which is very impressive. I say every time we get one of these in pretty clean that it's the cleanest I've ever received. I'm gonna have to stop saying that because we keep on getting them in. But again, this is the 2020 Lance 865. It fits 150, 1500, 250, 2500, 350, 3500 series pickup trucks, the short beds with the 6.5, 6 3/4 single rear wheel. Can't put this in a dually. Dualies are usually 8-foot beds, and you won't be able to back in between the fronts there. So, and again, this one, I'm not sure what he's come up with on price yet, but I'm sure it's going to be mid-30s or something along those lines. So that gives you a good pricing point, which is, you know, that's going to make somebody a great buy, just because the new ones for 23 are going to be retailing around 56 and 57. So definitely a great buy if you don't want to part ways with 20,000 more in the future. I'd say that sounds like a great investment to anybody, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, again, this is Brett over here at Fishing Fun. We sell Lance campers, Ranger boats. If you have any questions, if you're interested in purchasing this thing or anything, you can comment below. I try to answer all the comments that I can. Sometimes I look over some that, you know, I just don't see, I guess. But I do try to answer as many as I can see. And really, the easiest way to get in touch with me is 423-892-6272. That is my phone number here at the dealership. I'll answer it, you know, any day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm off on Wednesdays and Sundays, so all those days are good. 5 out of 7, not bad, right? But if you did like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Lets YouTube know that it might know what I'm talking about, might be enjoyable to watch, something like that. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm not sure, you know, what that does as far as, you know, algorithm for YouTube or something, but we're above 24,600 subscribers. I never even thought I'd get 1,000. So thanks to everybody that joined this Fishing Fun family. I'd like to keep it going, and if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. But again, my name is Brad over here at Fishing Fun, and the number is 423-892-6272. All the other contact information and information about this camper will be in the description below. Y'all have a great day, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.